Minecrafters! April Fools! This is April 1st, 2026. We are live in the Nether. I'm going to try to get this self-building bridge basalt generator thingy going, if I can get this working today. And I just want to say shout out to everybody and welcome back. Sorry for not being here last week. Well, yeah, Friday and Monday, but Friday my mom's dog had to get to the vet, and she's doing good. Her little name is Bella. She's doing very well. And Monday I was just out of it. Monday I got the I'm coming out of the allergy phase. Hay fever season's finally letting up, and yeah. So everybody, welcome aboard. Happy Wednesday for those in the Midwest and the Northeast. Uh, I hear it's going to be a big weather day today, and actually next couple of days. So check out Ryan Hall Y'all on YouTube and the official Y'all bot. Uh, Hold on, let me turn my volume down. I was about to say, is my volume working? It is. Let me turn that down. And he's going to go live today. Ryan Hall. He's going to go live today on YouTube on Ryan Hall Y'all. Y apostrophe ALL. And he'll be covering that later this afternoon, probably around 5 o'clock Central. And he'll be going on until he'll be covering today, tomorrow, and possibly Friday because the storms, tornado storms, are going to be, or supercells are going to be happening for the next couple of days. Also, tonight is the launch of Artemis. So I believe that's around 6:24 this evening Eastern time. So you can check out Artemis launch. It's the next moon mission that's going to actually take astronauts around the orbit of the moon and bring them right back. They're not going to land. They're just going to go to the moon and back. And it's kind of crazy because today is a major sunspot event today on the sun, and while they're launching, and not only that, but there's a comet coming through on April 4th, so I think they'll be able to see that as they get out into orbit. And there's two comets coming for the month of April. And it's not April Fools. One's on April 4th, and the other one I believe is on April 19th. You can look it up on Google, and nothing dangerous. They're just passing through pass by the sun through the month of April. And also a lot of we're getting a lot of fireballs this since March, and there's a gentleman named Stephen Burns, I think he is. He's on YouTube. He's a geophysicist, and he was noting that it's possible that when Three Eye Atlas passed by us, has left some debris behind, and our orbit is passing through that. So nothing to be scared about. Also, April 6th is Maul Shadow Lord, and that's going to be coming on Disney Plus on April 6th. So please check all that goodies out. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to erase this and place this machine back here. Hopefully, uh, it's going to be saved so I can redo this again. So let's see if I can put this here and then erase this. If I'm not mistaken, it was called Air. I gotta make sure that's for loading, not saving. And go. If I hit load, it should load it. There we go. Excellent. Do the same thing here. I'm in creative mode. Today is what they call wine. Well, they. This is what I call wine back Wednesday. So the world I'm in right now, even though I'm in creative, it's my original world from 2019 before I started streaming. Monday is going to be main world Monday, and Friday is going to be hardcore Friday. There we go. And what I'm doing here is I'm using a structure block. If you go into creative mode, you have this what is called a structure block, and you can pretty much copy and save your builds and then place them anywhere in creative. Also, you can do the same thing by actually take this bounding box and surround air with it, or surround the bounding blocks around air, and then you can pretty much delete um, stuff that you don't want there. But you make sure you click load before you call up your build, because I've done that and I overwritten the build I saved. So make sure if you're going to load it, make sure you click in load before you do. Uh, just automatically assume that it's going to load and not save. I've done that mistake a bunch of times. Doesn't really make a difference because we are in, or I'm in creative mode, and serious damage here because it's in creative. I'm trying to, sorry for stalling here. I'm trying to get my laptop up and running so that when I get done the stream, I can basically upload this live stream to YouTube. Oh boy, stuff like I really need to get a better system. This stuff is so slow. It just like drags. I apologize. I should have did all this before I came on air, but make sure this is all turned down. Give me a second. There we go. All right, and here we go. So I also, after last time stream, or last week's stream, I checked Mumbo Jumbo and what he did, and pretty much, because he uses Java Edition, his machine was going forward, and mine pulls, or his pushes. So he's actually pushing into lava, which makes it easier. By me pulling, the lava wasn't going in to the soul soil. I'll have to show you that in a minute. But his machine uses two sets of pistons, one for the bottom and one for the top. The other thing you got to remember when you're doing this in the nether in lava, there could be buried pillars like this inside the lava. If your flying machine hits that, it's going to stop. So you got to make sure. I know this is crazy, but you got to make sure before you build a bridge, you got to make sure there's a clear path in front of your flying machine, so that way it won't stop. Because if you're doing this in survival, there's going to be gas flying around up above, and you really don't. That's the whole idea of this bridge builder. Is that when you run this, you run it invisible in survival mode. You take the potion for invisibility, and this will actually make a bridge plus a roof, so that when it's done, you can cross this tunnel over the lake of lava, without being blasted by gas. But yeah, first things first, we gotta get this thing cleared out. So let me keep on keeping on. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Happy April 1st, April Fools. And also, GTA 5 is bringing the snow back for April Fools. So if you didn't experience Christmas on GTA 5, now you can. Today, I guess the entire day until Thursday is going to be um, you have snow. So get out there on G. That's what actually got me back into playing GTA 5. I never played GTA 5 during Christmas, and man, that was so much fun because it's all set in like a uh, virtual Los Angeles almost, and it's the West Coast. It doesn't have snow unless you're up in the Northwest, and it was so cool. They had Christmas music. I don't know doing the full full-blown Christmas thing, or are they just adding snow? Um, but I'm gonna find out once the stream once the stream is over. My butt's gonna be in GTA 5, man. Um, that sounds so cool. I love that. I love that. Now I heard you can actually do that on your own. There are YouTube tutorials, but you can only do it on your game, not in for your friends. It's just for yourself on your game that you're playing, your session. But there is a way if you go on a YouTube tutorial on GTA 5 Snow, it shows how you can do that. And I highly recommend it because it was a lot of fun, man. It's just so bizarre to see the snow in there, and they have the wind blowing and stuff. It's really cool. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Now I got to be above this lava, and more than likely I'm going to have to. The reason why this thing got stuck before was because of I had this structure block reversed, and it blocked the pistons. So once I reverse this, I'm going to have to remove this structure block. And I have to go that way so I can reverse it. There we go. Now I got to remember to remove this because that's what broke this machine last time. All right, all good. That's got to go. And I got to make sure these all have lava in it, which they don't. And I know you guys are probably like, why not just let this thing, the ice and soul just pass through the lava? I tried it underneath and making contact, but what happens is because these blocks are touching the lava first, it never really makes contact. So it has to be reversed. This has to go forward and be pushed in the lava. But the problem with that is more than likely you're going to find a lot of buried columns inside the lava, and that's what's going to stop this machine from running. So if you still want a bridge going across your lava, and you don't want to have to worry about making a path for this thing, which is kind of pointless, then just build this machine, which is above the lava. You know. And then last week, what I was experimenting with was pulling the pistons up, or not the pistons, but the blocks up. And I'll have to show you how to do this in 1 second. So what you're going to have to do, and I should have looked at the machine before I broke it. Maybe I should go a little further out and do this because, well, let me see if I can erase this stuff. Because I gotta extend these pistons out. Oh, I should have saved that machine. Son of a gun. Yeah, I can't do it now. I didn't make a copy of this world. Crud. Oh well. It's not gonna take me that long. Okay, I'll just put this here maybe. Load air. Nope, I don't want it to destroy my machine. Back further. I really wish Mojang could set this up where it doesn't do the -1 thing. I don't. There must be a reason why they did that, but I don't know what it is. It's just really frustrating having to do that every single time. Okay, so what you're gonna do is basically take your slime I gotta do. I think I have to do the pistons. Pistons gotta go out. Two pistons. I think this is how it is. And then observers on top of these. That's why I should have saved it. I just wasn't thinking. I apologize. Uh, okay, so that's. Yeah, just like that. Take your observer, go this way, like that, and then one next to it, like that. Take that off. Put this underneath. I think this was slimes, the honey side. There we go. And let me see here. Ice, right? Put the ice in, and then like that, and then the sticky pistons facing down. Ooh, is that right? I don't think that's right. Is it? Yeah, it's right. I don't know why I just didn't look right over there. So what's going to happen is lava's going to come out. You're going to have 6 blocks of basalt. This whole machine is going to move up, and as it does, the observers are going to activate these pistons, and they're going to pick up the outside basalt and pull it up by one. So the idea is, when that pulls that piston up, that block up by one, I'm going to have to make another set of these in front of that, which is higher, and it's going to pull it up one more time, and another set's going to pull it up one more time, like 3 times, and then on the fourth time, they're going to have pistons pushing it in, if that makes any sense. Because I want it to be the roof to be 2 blocks tall. So it would have to go one, like three, it would have to be like 3 of these, be pulled up 3 times in order to be 2 blocks tall, if that makes any sense. All right, and how I'm going to do that is by, let me see, let me go in here and pop this in here like this. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, well, you're doing this all in creative. How in the world are you going to do this in survival? Well, years ago, after seeing Mumbo Jumbo, I was going to try to. That's before I realized that Java is different than Bedrock. But I was going to do the same thing he did. So I actually prepared for it by making a building to build this structure um, inside of this whole structure. I could build it inside of this building safely without being attacked by gas. And then when I'm ready to turn it on, I would get rid of the front wall, and this would just take off from the building straight across. So once this is done, and I know how I'm going to build this, then I'm going to do this in regular survival. It sounds crazy, but guess what? We're going to do it. Let me see if I can do that here. I tell you, this has been the most strongest. The hay fever this season has been the strongest I've ever experienced. It's almost like taking a sleeping pill or something. Oh my god, I am so drowsy from this stuff. It's crazy, man. I take Claritin, and Claritin is about the strongest stuff you can take. And I still feel. I don't. I don't have a runny nose, but I'm drowsy, and I take the non-drowsy Claritin. So don't you know? Don't ask me. I have that all cleared up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go one more time. Clear this out. Oh, so since I've talked to you guys last, I'm a big. I love YouTube. I forget the gentleman's name who was mentioning about Elon Musk's new project. It's called TerraFab. It's amazing. So basically, the Tesla car, the chip inside of the Tesla car, inside of a Tesla car, is an AI agent or AI chip, artificial intelligence chip. So literally, the Tesla car can actually can be an AI agent for you. Do your work, whatever you want done. Because most times when you do Chat GPT or anything like that, you have to pay for it. You have to pay a subscription. That's why you pay a subscription for Chat GPT or these other AIs is because you're actually renting their to use their chip for a short period of time. Well, the Tesla car it has the chip in it. So you literally when you buy a Tesla car, you're getting a twofer. So what Tesla or Elon Musk was talking about is literally having that chip learn, and it'll eventually manufacture because he wants to manufacture a lot more of these chip factories. So literally, once the chip starts learning, it not only will it do your office work or anything like that for you, but it'll manufacture its own chips and build itself eventually. It's kind of scary thought, but I mean, it's going to take everything a whole nother level. It's going to be amazing. I know in a way that's like how Terminator got started, but I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's incredible. It's an incredible leap um, or evolution in technology. It's amazing. I'm a tech guy. That's why I appreciate this stuff. Um, okay, so I gotta go. Okay, that goes up once. I gotta go up again. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is put slime here like this. Put the pistons in front of that like this. I think that's how it works, right? Yeah, yeah, that's yep. And then put these here like this, and then sticky piston like this. Now my worry was last week before this thing broke was that the more I extend this, it might not work. But the reason why the thing didn't work last week is because I forgot to knock out the structure block in the back here, and it ran into the side of it ran into it. So the other side worked, and it had two layers like this. It worked. So I'm hoping that's still a thing. Like it's still gonna work. So we shall see. Crossing my fingers. Really, really hoping it's gonna work. All right. So I gotta get down here, put in the observers. I gotta put another set of these in. And then another set to actually push the blocks over. So it should theoretically work. Oops. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then so go up one, go up two, once. Let me see here. Once, twice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, so this is gonna be the next set of observers. Just go ahead and do that now. I'm thinking about it. would actually have to have it just face. This is gonna be tricky. I'll figure it out somehow though. All right. So it's gonna be on this level. Um, they're gonna pull up one more time. So we're gonna have. Let me just see here. We're gonna have one here like this. One here like this. One here like that. And then once it's here, this pulls back. I'm gonna have to have one on the outside and push it in. Might have to do it twice. Ugh. So I would have to have. Yeah, like that, and then piston facing inward, like that. And we push it over here. I'm gonna have to get another one to push it over one more time. I know that might not work, but I'll give it a shot. Actually, it's gonna be the same. It doesn't go higher. It's gonna be the same, like that. Uh-oh. I might not need a piston. Interesting. I might not need a piston. This is all gotta get erased. Hey, whoever's here, welcome aboard. It's Mike, Call of Duty Black Ops 32. Hi, Mike. So sorry, dude. I am so sorry. I have, for those watching this in the future, I'm streaming live right now on Twitch, and I have my chat up on my phone, and but I'm looking at my monitor screen and not my phone, so I don't notice when people pop in. So I apologize. Hey, Mike. Happy April Fools. How you doing? Good to see you. Any questions? Any thoughts? Probably like, what in the world are you doing? Uh, did I just break this? What the heck? I think I just broke this. Wait a minute. I think I just broke this. I erased it. Son of a gun. Darn it. Okay. It's got to go up all the way. Shoot. I lost my train. Sorry, Mike. Lost my train of thought. I think it's like this. So what I'm doing, Mike, if you don't know, is I'm trying to make a flying basalt generator in the Nether using the same one I've been using. That was too far up. Okay, let's go to here. Wait a minute. Nope, I was right. Son of a gun. Sorry if I'm actually confusing myself, to be honest with you. Right? And then it comes out, right? Still doing this wrong. It's got to be here, like that. Oh, I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm okay. Never mind. Right. Okay, then a piston to the one to the outside, and then this piston, and then over three, and then down facing here. That's not good. You can't make any contact with this thing here. And for those who don't know what where I'm at, I'm in the Nether, but I'm in creative mode, so I can actually fly around, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get the model of how I'm going to build this done here first. And when I'm sure this works, I'm going to use the same idea uh, in regular survival. All right, so this is going to push it over one, and then I need another one to push it over one more. Okay, so this is going to push it over one. Okay, now I'm confused. Right. No, it's going to push it over here. Right. My bad. It's going to push it over here. So we need a piston here to then push this over one more, and that should be centered. I just hope to God this thing pulls all this stuff. Something's telling me it's not going to do it, but I'm hoping it will. So we'll put this here like that. We're going to like that, and then like this. And I got to save this before I run it because I don't want to rebuild this whole thing again. Like that, and then here. Nope, too close. Like that, and that's gonna push it right, so it'll make it right there. So it should do it. Now the question is how I can save this monstrosity. Let's see. Let's see if I can save this thing. Call it Bass 2, just in case I don't destroy the other machine. Oh, you know what? Let's. Oh, shoot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20. It's 28 blocks long. That's the Z. I believe that's Z. And it should be still 6 blocks. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 blocks now. 7 blocks wide. Oh my god, I just miscounted. Did I say 28? Well, I know the initial. I think this is 21. This is 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yeah, 28 by 7. And it's 5. Oh no, it's going to be higher than 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's 7 blocks high. Did I get all that numbers right? God. This is going to be Bass 2, which for short for basalt. Um, X is going to be 7, 7 wide. The Y height, that's not true, is it? Is it 7 by 7? No, it's 8, isn't it? Did I say 8? Because it's 6. Initially 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8 and 7 high. It's 8, 7 high, by 28 long. Now the thing of it is, I might have to reverse this thing because depends on where you put this block at, how it. Yeah, see. Ugh, I got it. Wait a minute. Well, it should have. Let me see. You can see the. Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, maybe I just. Oh, make this. Oh my God. 28, and then this by 8. Right? Now it's the reverse, right? Oh, and that's on the flip side. So then I have to, if I just move this back here, down to this level. Okay. Right. Then I just have to place it right here, and it should be all copacetic. I didn't save it yet. That's why I didn't keep all the coordinates. I was hoping it would, though. This is going to be 28. This is going to be 7. Nope, 7. And this is going to be 8. Come on. Why does this thing do this stuff? Alright. Let's take a look. Looks like I got everything right. Yep. It's all in there. How I did that is you'll see that um, white outline as I move my cursor. You just get it to where it covers that window, and then you can use. I'm on Xbox. I'm using my controller. You use the right joystick, and you can turn it around, spin it, and all that stuff. But you got to save it. Once you save it, then it'll stay. Just make sure I got everything else good. It's all good, 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 good. Okay. So then when I load this, make sure you say load, not save. You load BAS2 anywhere, and then this thing will come up. All right. Let me use air to get rid of this. Well, actually, no, this is fine. I just got to turn it on. And I got to put lava in there. Should work, I'm hoping. Um, I gotta throw my buckets of lava in here. And since we went through all those problems, I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in our way to break this thing. As long as this stuff's down on the lava level, we don't have to worry about it. And like I said, unfortunately, um, you're gonna have to deal with this if you're gonna get all the way across the Nether. If I can get all the way across, it'd be cool if I can go all the way across. Let me just in case, let's just get rid of this stuff. I don't want nothing breaking this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's give it a shot, man. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's all right. Okay, but here we go. If all these, yeah, it's not taking it. Hmm. Oh, I had the ice. I left the ice on there. Son of a gun. I don't think that would have affected it though. But why ain't these things? These pistons aren't activating. Oh, you know what? I needed pistons. I mean, observers on these things. That's why those things are not working. Um, so it took the first two. I needed observers on these. And there's no observers on these. Because you need you need observers because the observers gives the charge to activate. That's why they didn't work. All right, let's see if I can erase these, and then let me get rid of this lava first because I don't need this lava sitting out here. Oops, oops, come on. Yeah, make sure you swim in the lava. That's important. Swim, swim. There we go. Let's go down. Here we go. Pop it in here. I think that's all. Maybe one more. You gotta crouch to place the button down, and then you have to stand up to push the button. I think what's happening is because it's activating one of them. Uh, you just get my bucket. Oh, I don't even have a bucket, do I? All right, fine. Oh, wait a minute. There should be buckets in here. Right there we go. I just want to make sure there's no lava here when I build the next machine. That's why I had to deal with that. If you do the air thing, it might clear it out, and then again, it might not. Why can I not like? Oh my God, this thing is so frustrating. Ugh. I don't do creative a lot, so if it's not that obvious yet. So that was the issue. It was just I didn't put no observers for that last set of blocks. And it should work. Maybe we might be because I was thinking because this is going to take so long to do all this nonsense that oh boy, let's see here. Where's the right? I'm going to put it down here. Let's see like that. I didn't think I'd have time today to do this in regular survival, but if I can get this thing working, I might. But it's going to take a while to build this, you know, because I have to do it by block by block. But we shall see. You're probably shouting at the screen, "Why are you breaking this?" I haven't saved, so all I have to do is just load it in, just fix whatever I have to put in there, to add what I didn't add before. That's it. It'll work. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't do this in survival. You can if you allow cheats, but then you don't get like if you wanted to get what do you call that achievements and stuff. You can't get achievements if you do allow cheating in regular survival. But you can do it. There's nothing that says you can't do it. You can do it. Oh, you know something? Before I break this, I need to shoot. I think it's right here. Oy. Oh, now I don't know the level. We'll find out. Shoot. I hope it's here. All right. I need to start playing chess more. When you play chess, it teaches you to think ahead and not like just for like one step ahead. It makes you think a couple of steps ahead, a couple of moves ahead, so you don't do silly things like I just did here. Oh my god! Oh no! Shoot! No, I didn't add when I saved this. I didn't save it with um, obsidian. So now somehow I'm gonna have to put obsidian out here. Obsidian, so this thing doesn't take off. And I'm assuming it only moved twice, possibly. No, I don't know. Well, count 28 from here. One, one, two, three. Oh, good lord. One, two, three, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I'm assuming right there is the end. Oh, well, I got the bounding box right there. All right. So I just have to put this like that, and then I guess right here should make it stop if I bring it back in again. Hopefully. And if it stops, I gotta save it so that way with the obsidian, so that way I don't have to do this again. That was crazy. finally. I I have no idea what was going on with that. I think I was forgetting to do the offset. If you don't know, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I don't even know at this point. All right, so I gotta put. Oh man, these are making contact. Gotta put observers on these things somehow. So there's a piston here, and there's. I need pistons for this as well. And then I'm going to need observers for these pistons here. Uh-oh. For these two. Shoot. I got so ahead of myself. Alright. Wow. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It might, because it's touching that one. In other words, the charge goes through one block into the other block. I got it facing the wrong way. Down in here and then over. Hopefully. And I put this here. Okay, I mean, that's not the only way of doing this, but I think that's. Uh-oh. Shoot. This is all out of whack. Well, except I think it's just this lower one I gotta fix. Everything else. Okay, so it's gotta be slime. I mean, honey. No. Is this all messed up? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Son of a gun. Um, darn it. It shifted. It's just this lower. Yeah, the lower section shifted back. Yeah, this has got to be forward where it meets up with this, and then all of this has got to be up forward underneath that. Well, I'll just have to do it by hand, I guess, unfortunately. Let's do it. Hopefully I'll... Well, it's a good way of refreshing if I have this stuff memorized or not. In a particular way, this is better because I would have to fix those things, which is a little bit more cumbersome than doing what I'm doing here. You'll see what I mean in a second. So now I gotta put all the... Well, I guess I have to take these all out again too. Shoot. So this is where all the dispensers will go. That. Oh, shoot. And I had to put the Artnate with the observers. So let's see here. Put the blocks back. Now the reason why I'm alternating, the guy I followed, his tutorial did it this way, and I'm assuming it makes it go like walking, you're shuffling back and forth kind of thing. I don't know the reason. I just copied it. It worked, you know. That's not the proper way of doing things, but unfortunately, I'm trying to figure out as I go, like how the logic behind this, but it works. And if you're wondering why I'm have to redo this, it's because when I originally saved this, I didn't save it with Obsidian in the back, so when I loaded it in, it just started running as soon as I load it in, because as I load it in, the observers are updated and it sends a pulse to all the pistons. So you have to, when you save this, if you're doing it creative, make sure there's obsidian there. So when you, and then you have to have the obsidian either in with the save or have obsidian already waiting for you when you load it in. If you can, if that makes any sense. If it makes any sense. All right. And I gotta put all these observers in. Yeah. Well, the easy thing of doing this is just because I can use them already there, so I can just do it like this. Then like this. Get rid of these. Don't have to worry about the top. It's the bottom section I have to worry about. Put these in here like that. Servers. And slime. That should be right. I gotta put a piston here. The reason why I don't save it with lava in it, because in case this thing activates, I don't want to have the headache of having to clean up the lava. And by the way, I just totally remembered, and I should have said this at the very beginning of the stream. Today is April Fool's Day, so in Minecraft, if you play on Java Edition, you can play their April Fool's snapshot, which is, I think it's called Herdcraft. It looks pretty cool. You can look it up on YouTube. Herd, Herd, H is in hotel, Herdcraft, and it looks like, I don't know, you can pull mobs like blocks or something. I don't know, but if you play in Java, you can actually play the update or the snapshot, but you can't do it in Bedrock Edition. It's just, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. Um, but yeah, I did not know that, and I wasn't sure if you could, and apparently you can. Get rid of all of these. I don't need any more problems. Then we just take the button and on our way. Make sure that ice too. I want to make sure that ice is gone too before I turn this thing on. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's all right. Okay, let's do this. It's unfortunate. Well, let's just see what happens. Why did this thing stop? Interesting. Why did it stop? There's nothing here making contact with it, right? No. Detached from there. Hmm. That's kind of bizarre. I don't see it making contact with anything. That is really bizarre. We can try it again. This is all still attached. Maybe I have to keep. Yeah, but see, all this has to be closer together. Maybe I could have spaced this out more, maybe, using pistons. But it detached right there. Yeah, I could have separated this like I did these. Because I think they're stuck. The slime is too much to pull, I think. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Let me see what time it is. Go for one more try. Then we'll pick this up next week. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that I probably would have to separate the slices like I did here. See, I have a piston here, and then there's a piston here. Should be another set of pistons for these two. We shall see. what I can do too is actually let me see what the coordinates I used for this air block thing. I might have to make it bigger. That way I don't have to keep redoing it over and over again. Hmm. Let me see what the coordinates is when I load it in. Interesting. Yeah, down this way. Okay. Oop, I broke it. Okay, let's try it down here and see what happens. Oh, I see. I don't think I ever gave it the dimensions of this machine. Hmm. That's close enough. Oh, shoot, yeah. Before I break this thing. So I know exactly where to put it back in here. I think it was right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was on top of that block. The structure block when I put it back in, because if I don't put it in the right spot, it's all going to get messed up. I find it kind of interesting if that's the truth that it will work if I add the extra pistons, but we'll see. Now that's crazy. Um, this thing here in the center, at least the whole thing didn't move. It just, this one center section, look, it moved. Right here. Hopefully it's just that thing. Oh, thank goodness. It just pushed that little slice right there. It didn't affect anything else except for these little bits right there. Yeah, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, so we just have to push it back here. So I'm gonna add salt, or salt soil. Observer, dispenser. That should be. Hmm. Go. That should take care of that. Now I gotta add pistons and let this go out a little further. Oh, yeah, this is a copy, but it's creative mode. But this is a copy of my original 2019 world. So there's an actual what do you call this thing? Nether fortress right here. But I'm in creative, so nothing's going to be attacking or anything like that. Then I'm going to have to resave this also and figure out why this thing gets activated. That's interesting. We shall see. All right, so um, gotta take these out. editing and stuff you can do. It'd be a lot simpler than doing what I'm doing, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, and I don't think I could do that. I don't have a PC set up and all that good stuff to do all that. All right, so I'm gonna put these in here like this. Um, no, I don't need those. Is that how that thing works? No, I didn't think so. Like that, right? And then one, two. It's gotta go one more higher. Wait a minute. Pulled it up once, pulled it up twice. It's gotta go another time. I think. What the heck? Well, what can I do? Pull this up another time. So go here like this. I don't remember being this high, but I'm going further back though. No, that's not right. It's right here, like this. Right? Yeah. Third time. Oh, and it needs pistons on the outside. Huh. Interesting. Those didn't need pistons? Oh, I am so confused at this point. You know something? I might have to look at the guys. Maybe if I put the observer here. Now I'm really confused. Let me just give me a second, guys. Yeah, yeah. It needs interesting. Oh, I see here what I did. Well, let's see if this will work. I don't know if this is this. Looks like it did. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me see. Then I'm gonna have to resave this too. Also, just hope I didn't scare you guys. Just wanted to remind you that if you can't hear me for whatever reason, I have captions. So just turn captions on and try to make sense of what I'm saying. Eventually, one day, I'll have a PC. I'll be able to stream from OBS. Everything will be good and dandy. But until then, and eventually, none of these videos are going to be it's not wasted time. I'm going to eventually re-edit everything and then repost it on YouTube so that it's more beneficial to everybody. Hopefully, whoever wants to look at it. Okay, this should be it. I got to remove this, remove that, and we should be running. Get my button. Uh oh, there it is. Pop that in here. Crud. I'm all backwards. I think it's right here. There we go. Uh-huh. Yep. Almost. There we go. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Not touching anything. Alright. Let's give this a whirl. Trying to figure out why it stopped. See, that was my initial fear, is that if I keep extending this thing, it's not going to work. Well, let's pick up this lava and see what it looks like underneath. Now you understand why I'm doing this in creative mode. Yeah, that looks all good. Yeah, these are shifted, so it pulled, right, it pulled back, so it didn't do the initial pull. It just didn't pull again, it just like it stopped. Pushed that out, that met. Hmm. When it went to pull again, that's where it got stuck. I bet you any amount of money. See, these might cancel each other out somehow. Because I don't think I did this initially. Well, I don't know if I have time to do this again. Let me see. Yeah, it's about 5:30. So what I'm going to do is next Friday we'll come back and do this. Or no, sorry, Friday. Next Wednesday we'll come back and do this. And I think next time what I'm going to do is not have these. Let me put this thing down here so it doesn't move. I'll show you. Pop that there. Pop that there. And anywhere else? Nope, that's all good. And one more. Okay. So what I'm going to do is remove this. Actually, no. I think that was right. Remove these. Hmm. See how this is like that? I don't think I'm supposed to have observers next to each other like that. And so what I'll do is, okay, these are going to go up like that. And, hmm, I really don't know why this thing just didn't work right. See, I don't think you're supposed to have it set up like this. I don't know another way. I'm assuming that's what's caused this thing not to work. Is that I had the observers like that? Maybe if I put the observer like one block out, you know. Let's just give that a shot while we're here. It's not gonna work right, but I just want to see if this thing will keep moving. Sometimes this creative mode can be so flippin' frustrating. You just don't know. Oh my god. That's why I don't do this a lot on creative. Alright. Right. And I want to stand up, you know, and it won't allow me to uncrouch. It just drives me insane. Now you know why I'm ready. See, look. All right, I think I'm about. Yep. All right, guys, I will be back here Friday for Hardcore Friday, and after I get done doing whatever I'm doing here, and next Wednesday we'll be back for this world. So let's turn around. I'll find you guys a raid. We'll be back next Wednesday for this world, Friday for Hardcore. See if I can find you guys a raid. All right, we have, let's see, I'm checking to see who is available. We have No Leaf, CH, C, Chawyan, Emmy, let me see, anybody else I know? Milou, Bunker, Bella, Squishy. Yeah, I don't see anybody I know. Um, let's go to Professor Sherbert. That looks pretty cool. Can't go wrong with Sherbert. All right. See if I can start the raid. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be back next week, guys. You guys have a great day and happy April Fools. Make sure you check out Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube. Be safe out there for those in the Midwest and the Northeast. Be careful because of the bad weather. And we'll be back here Friday. Have a great day. Check out my YouTube channel, The Big Red 1967. All these live streams go up there. Have a fantastic day, you guys.